Welcome to this video on the PBE spreadsheet, the practice spreadsheet. What we'll be going over in this video is just an introduction on the spreadsheet, what it contains, how to navigate around it, and then in subsequent videos we'll talk about how to study with it, how to use it for studying, and then also how you can submit any errors that you find so that I can correct those. Alright, so you'll probably be getting your spreadsheet in email or maybe on a thumb drive or on a CD. What I think is maybe the easiest thing to do is just put it somewhere where it's easy for you to find. I've got this one here on the desktop because that seems to me to be the easiest place to get access to it. So once it's on the desktop or in a folder, wherever you want to keep it, open it up. So just take a minute. This is a fairly large spreadsheet. It has all of the ESTER questions from the 2018 PBE competition. So here's the spreadsheet, and a couple things to notice. There are a bunch of tabs down at the bottom. These are where the questions and answers are. There's a question or an answer on each individual tab. So this one, for example, the question is the tab name rather is Q1, so that means that this is question number 1. The answer to question number 1 is on the next tab, A1. So Q1, question 1, A1, answer 1. So if I click on the tab down here for A1, for answer 1, I see the answer to the question. Q2 would be the next question, question number 2. And the next tab, answer number 2. So that's how we can navigate around to the different questions. Let's take a look at the actual contents on the tab. We have the title. Basically, this will tell you what the contents of the spreadsheet are. The time limit for this question. This is a 1-point question. You can see that here. So you have 25 seconds to answer. This is not a countdown timer. It won't count down 25, 24, 23. If you want to use that, you'll have to come up with some way of doing that with a timer on your phone or some other way. So this does not actually count down. It just shows you the time limit for this particular question. Next thing here to notice is the verse. So this question comes from Esther chapter 6 verse 4. And then here is the actual question. And again, the number of points that it's worth is right at the end of the actual question. If we go to the answer tab, everything is exactly the same. The timer isn't there because you don't really need the timer when you're looking at the answer, just the question. So the only new thing here is the answer shows up down here. So this is the answer to the question, why had Haman entered the outer court of the king's palace? The answer is to suggest that the king hang Mordecai on the gallows that he had prepared for him. One thing I want to mention is to move around to the different questions, you can click on these tabs. There is a quicker way though, if you like using your keyboard. The control page up and control page down keys do the same thing. They move you back and forth. So control page down, for example, I'm using the keyboard, not the mouse. I'll move the mouse way up here so you can tell. Control page down moves you toward the end of the questions. And control page up, now I'm going to press control page up, that moves you back toward the beginning. There's also a quick way to go to any particular question or answer tab that you want. If you put your cursor over here, you can see I'm just hovering over it. It says right click, see all sheets. So on my mouse I can click the right mouse button and up pops this little panel here, and all of the tabs are listed here. Question 1 all the way down to the end. In this particular question, or this particular spreadsheet, I've got 1,369 questions. So I could, if I wanted to jump to this last question, just click on it, press the OK button. There I am. I'm all the way at the end. Question 1,369. So that is a quick way of navigating around, going to any particular question you want. If I wanted to go to question 1000, I just scroll here until I find it. Question 1000. Click on it. Press OK. There, I'm at question 1000. That's really all you need to know about navigating through the spreadsheet. So the next video will discuss how to actually use the spreadsheet to study. And I'll be giving you some tips and tricks that we found that are useful in studying. So I will see you in that video.